Dear students, this is exam time. So today I will be discussing about how to prepare for examination and how to write in the examination. So first you have to plan or schedule your activities before you start studying or preparing for an examination, and you are the only person accountable for planning. No one can be blamed. So plan your time accordingly. Write down what to do. Make a timetable. Plan your activities with calendar. Don't be overconfident by your classroom performance. For examination, you have to prepare thoroughly. So make a successful time plan. Be realistic. For example, if you have 10 days left, you can finish your whole subjects in 10 days by doing a thorough revision. Take time for revision. Keep it light at the beginning. More time can you can allot for the weaker subjects. If you have 5 subjects, you decide which subjects you will focus on first. Take enough um, take enough time to give time for the weaker subjects. So you can schedule in various ways like macro scheduling, micro scheduling. Monthly wise, you can plan if you are planning to prepare for the exam very beginning. From the very beginning, chapter wise, you can plan for your studies. Then micro scheduling means day to day planning, how many hours you can keep for daily studying. Then you can plan that you can study 2 hours at a stretch or 1 hour at a stretch, and you give time in between 15 minutes or 10 minutes gap in between, so that you will not be bored. Your brain will not be in a setup to take up the whole thing. So give small breaks and study continuously, and label or mark the topics which you have already studied, so that you will not be spending time again. And evaluate your performance as planned. So check whether you have your plan is going accordingly, or whether you have lapsed your time or you have wasted your time. If any time is wasted in between, think why the time is wasted, how it was wasted, how it was not going according to your plan, and again replan your activities. Then it is very important to boost your brain by diet. Good calories your brain needs while studying for excess time. So have a nice food. Take soya, flour, dates, honey, raisins, nuts in between. That reduce your stress. If you are thinking too much about your examination, you will be stressed up, like what kind of questions can be asked in the questions, whether you will be able to write appropriately. So it's natural to have a little amount of stress, but if it is too much, you will not be able to continue with your studies. So do exercise and meditate. You can spend time on activities which relieves your stress, like someone does yoga, someone meditates, someone do abdominal breathing, so reduce your stress. It's very important to have a right environment for your studies. So you select a study which doesn't have any clutter, no noise, and it should be well ventilated and lighted. There should not be any clock on your room, and no posters, no windows to streets. So these are all things which will distract. If you are studying physiology, you keep physiology texts, no other textbooks, because all other textbooks will distract you. Will try to open that book, and it may affect your timetable. So focus on what you have planned. And when your exams are nearing and you are planning to write the examination, then just go through the past question papers and try to answer those questions. You can use friends, ask them to make questions, or you can use guides and see what kind of questions are asked. Then draw visuals and try to understand the concepts, clarify each of them. You will have a little amount of anxiety. It is normal to have anxiety, so don't be so upset why I am so tensed. So little stress will helps you to move further, and make it right. Then check the timetable which you have prepared. Even if it goes waste, you just plan. Even you can study with a little time. Don't get upset too much. So when you write the exam, certain things you have to keep in mind. In a page, try to in a sentence just keep 18 words. Don't The writing is very important part in examination. When the examiner goes through the paper, it should have an appealing look and should be neat, and there should not be a lot of clutter and all. A paragraph you limit to 150 words. In a line, write only 8 words. In a page, not more than 20 lines should be included. For short note, you can write a 4 marks short note, you can write 1 page. For essays, you give subheadings and you can write up to 3 pages. So keep your answers stepwise, like in an organized manner. You have to write. It should be legible. That is very important. If the answer is not readable, the examiners will not take a lot of strain to read those answers. To try to write in a legible manner. Hold the attention of the examiner. Write the give side margins. You can underline important points using red pen. That all those things you can do at the end, so that the attention gets those important points. So stay in the exam, stay the whole exam time, ignore others. You have to check sections whether you have attempted all questions. If all the questions are compulsory, you attempt all questions. Do not leave any of the questions. Note time also. Time management is very essential. I have prepared another video for how to plan, how to write exam effectively with the help of a question paper, how to allot time for each questions. You can refer that video. Then give margins. Start questions on fresh side. Do not stagger answers. Do not answer twice. Do not miss the question numbers. That is very important. And in the front pages, you have to tick the question marks which you have attempted. So all those things you have to do, and cross the pages which you are not answering. Give a big cross mark. Then do not scribble on your answer sheets. Do not change your this writing style. So all these can lead to problems while examiners read the answers. So do not panic on the day of examinations. You can scan the whole paper for check your roll number, your register number, whether you have written right or not. It's to 7 hours. If you don't sleep, that can reduce your power of recalling. So have good diet. Don't skip your breakfast. Have food. Take regular short meals, fruits. So exercise. If you are feeling too much of anxiety, you can do some aerobics, skip, jump, climb. A rapid revision, you take small notes and then do rapid revision of all the topics just before day of the exam. On exam day, just be calm. You can do some prayer. Keep your dress, pen, everything, register number, hall ticket, everything ready. Just do not argue. Start firing from the word go, key up. So don't be upset. So before completing your exam, check that all answers you have written, you have not missed any of the questions. Write your register number correctly. Cross out all the unused answer sheets. If you have anything scribbled on the answer sheets, just rub it off. Then check that all the papers are in correct order. And even if you have not prepared for your examination, don't be just tensed. Even the scheduling of and goal setting timetable is important for the examination. If due to some circumstances you did not get time to plan and prepare for your exam, just don't get tensed. Focus on the important questions which teacher has discussed in the class even at the last moment, and be confident and be calm and try to recollect those things, and try to appear for the examination with confidence. Even that may help you. If you have a luck, maybe the questions which you have referred may ask for the question examination, and you can even win the exam. So don't think too much, and all the best for your examination. Write well and study well. Even if you have small time, take the maximum time available to study your things to write the exam well. Even 1 hour is essential. If you are a lucky person, even with 1 hour you can go through the important questions and write the exam well. So don't you lose your confidence and try even at the last moment. Best wishes. Thank you.